Resilience seems to be a lost virtue. Frankly, we don't need to be all that resilient in life. We've got climate controlled everything, access to anything we may want on demand, and life just really isn't all that hard. And this is why I've seen grown men crumble at the slightest sign of adversity, whether that's a client gets upset or they get in an argument with their wife or lose their job or get in a car accident or are dealing with some sort of medical condition or a layoff. Now, granted, these things are challenging, but if you are crumbling when there's pressure, it's likely that you haven't placed yourself under enough voluntary hardship. And I'd argue that if you find ways to make it difficult on yourself, not for the sake of being difficult, but for the sake of building up resilience and developing grit and fortitude and strength in the face of obstacles and adversities, you're less likely to get derailed by these things that are inevitably going to come up. So last night as I was checking the weather, I saw there was a snowstorm moving in, and at first I thought to myself, man, nice, I'm gonna be able to just cuddle up, keep my pajamas on, stay warm in the house, and we'll just hunker down. But instead, I decided to make it a little bit more difficult on myself this morning and decided to come out here and enjoy this little bit of storm we're dealing with. I've got my 30-pound weighted vest on. I've got my snowshoes on. My son was out here for a little bit. Got my pup there with me, and we decided to get some work in, enjoy the outdoors, enjoy a little bit of hardship, make it more difficult than frankly it needed to be. And here's one other thing is, I'm not suggesting that you make life difficult for the sake of it being difficult, but I do suggest that you train difficult, that you make things hard when there's no score being kept or the stakes are low, so that when the stakes are high and you have potential financial catastrophe or medical conditions you're dealing with or relational issues, that you have the fortitude and resilience and grit to carry on like a man in the face of the things that are going to come up in your life. So I challenge you guys today to make it hard, make it difficult, make it harder than it needs to be, and learn to embrace the challenge. It's going to come up. It's either going to get at you because you haven't prepared, or you're going to get at it because you do the work required to deal with the stuff that comes up. Make it a great one, guys. Get after it.